Welcome to the Two and a Half Citizens podcast. I'm Zen.
Pabs.
Hold up,
Hey,
I'm not
Ruben.
recording myself.
Thoughts and prayers for the snow in Texas right now. You think with so many lifted
crazy.
trucks in one state, everyone would be used to something white and 4 inches. That's why.
Funny.
That is
That's
insanely
funny.
disrespectful to my state.
You think with lifted trucks and 4-wheel drive that would be straight?
All right, let's just start the show, dude. This is getting mad disrespectful. Let's just start the show, dude.
Yeah. Ruben said, "I'm a California dog."
Yeah, real talk. Why he a Californian voice to us and shit?
Yeah. So what are we talking about here?
Y'all don't have power again for like the 5th time in like 2 years. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but it probably feels that way to y'all.
No, I mean, look, I'll be real. My power did go out while I was at work, so I didn't really see that shit. So to me, it ain't real.
Yeah.
I will say that. It was random.
I had power the whole time.
How'd you get the lights back on? You got 3 generators?
Nah, I let the center point people fix it because that's their job. I want to keep people's. I want to do. I do want to say something.
What's center
I do want to
point's
say
job?
something that
like everyone in Houston pays center point, but like no, that's not their actual.
Trucks. They roll the trucks, dude.
But that's not their. That's not like your energy bill doesn't come from center point. It probably comes from TXU or Energy
or Reliant
or whatever. But yeah, but at the end of the day, we all still pay center point. They get our $20 a month somehow.
That's more than that, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like 20.
Why do y'all think y'all struggle so much during the cold when other cities don't?
Because we're not used to it and climate's changing.
Hey, do you think
Ruben? It's happened a few times now. I feel like
I was gonna say, are you gonna start judging the driving when it gets
okay? Well, you know what? Why don't y'all have water? That's what I'm confused on.
Yo,
we don't have power, but like y'all have water.
Y'all have water, dog. How you
y'all also don't have like nuclear relationships where things
fake
are like
news.
Yo,
things are like healthy. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like.
And what wasn't y'all drowning like a couple weeks ago too?
That couldn't be me. Also, Houston literally drowns like every other week.
How do you not have water and then drown?
Wait, aren't y'all going to the Super Bowl or something? Aren't y'all about to lose?
No, we lost.
They're not in
but at least we made it to the playoffs.
They already lost.
What are you saying? Are you saying we didn't make it to the playoffs? We didn't, but like
y'all didn't get a whiff of it.
We didn't even get a first round pick. That's so disrespectful.
Can we? Bro, that was so crazy. We had one job, and it was to lose the final game, and we won it.
Do that.
Honestly, Houston didn't get it as bad. I think Austin got it worse. If we're really putting blame anywhere, it's Austin.
Wait, why are we putting blame?
I mean, not blame. Just like if we're talking about places that got it bad. I think
we're talking about who Jesus hates. Austin is above Houston.
I mean, if we're gonna be 100% real, I mean, if the Christians are saying what they usually say, like if what they're saying is right, it would make sense.
It would make sense that Austin.
It would make sense that they dislike Austin more than they dislike us.
Yeah.
Getting snow in Texas used to be something you'd look forward to. Or like, oh my God, honestly, I saw snow in my lifetime. Now it's just happened so often.
Yo, can we talk about when Ruben and I were in middle school? We had snow in 8th grade, and everyone planned to like run out of the school because most of the kids were bad. So this rumor came out that like at B lunch, everyone was gonna run out of the schools. Then the APs got a whiff of it, and so they had like an AP at like every exit, and I remember like people being like, yeah, like let's just run it because they can't catch all of us anyway. And then out of nowhere, Ruben just gets called to the office and his mom came and picked him up. And we were all just like standing there like, damn.
No, what happened was they were all standing there roasting me because my mom made me take a picture with the snow. So I'm in front of the school holding up a snowball like this.
I think it was cool until she made you hold up the snowball. Like we were all jealous, and then she made you hold up the snowball. Then we had something to laugh about.
Yeah.
Y'all really just roasted them for enjoying ice.
Well, because we couldn't enjoy the ice
because they were sad.
Yeah, it was like a envy roast.
Oh, so
you never do envy roast?
It's just a roast. Like, okay, those sound so crazy though. You'll be like, Man, look at boy with them brand new shoes, thinking he look clean as shit. Over here with them brand new shoes.
Yeah.
Couldn't rock no old shoes. Look, my shoes fucking worn in, like comfortable as fuck. You probably stressing right now, not even be able to comfortably wear them shoes
it's
right
like
now.
When old
new shoe
it's
having
like when
ass.
Those family members that I don't know, maybe didn't do much. Try to hit you with the so you think you're better than us now, or like
you buy something, they're like big baller, huh?
Yeah,
and you be like, yo, I bought like bread. What you talking about? I bought brioche. Like, you don't know what brioche is?
Yeah.
But that's wild because I didn't really hang out with anybody, so I just straight up was like, I'm just going home, and then I didn't realize the kids were like staring at me. My mom was cool enough that I was like, hey, mom, it's snowing. Can I go home? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then drove to school and was like,
snowing. Can I go home?
He's got a doctor's appointment. Let's go.
Didn't you say you found the picture like a couple years ago? And I'm in that picture like in the background.
Yeah, you see me holding a snowball. You see like shadows of kids like in the back in a window just like looking at me. And
we were all we were all trying to get out of that hole. And then it was so annoying because by the time school let out, the snow had melted. Yeah.
Wait, so they just didn't let y'all just go outside and play?
No, they didn't. They didn't trust those kids. Those kids were bad.
Like, when did they? I think in Jersey Village. Did that happen in Jersey Village one time?
It was at Truett Middle School, bro. That was
that's wild. No, I remember at least, I remember it was either at Cook or it was either at Jersey Village.
Yeah, this boy went to Cook, bro. Like, he don't know.
Cook's completely normal. It's a completely normal school.
He doesn't know.
I thought Cook was normal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't know.
Well, that's when I walked in and everyone was wearing Abercrombie and Fitch. The fuck I was talking about. Like, I tell you, I got a culture shock. But like, nah, it was cool. But you know what sucked? Because I live in. I need to stop fucking.
You can bleep that out.
I need to chill out with that. What the fuck?
Too many of these.
Because of the neighborhood that I lived in. In Cook, people looked at me like I was poor and shit because they were like, "Oh, you live in that old neighborhood. You live in that neighborhood." Like,
yeah, they looked at your neighborhood like, "Oh, that's crazy. You live there."
Yeah, they're like, "You live there. That's where we go to buy drugs." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It's Zen's dad.
Right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Nah, dude, it was weird because it was weird because to the school, I have money because I lived in that neighborhood, and then to the neighborhood, they would call me a little rich kid because like we had a housekeeper. I'm like, man, I can't be fucking. I'm in the middle.
Yo, pick a lane.
I'm like, yeah, I know, real talk. Like, it's either I got it or I got it. Like, pick.
Yeah. But, so did y'all get to see some snow?
No,
I saw little flurries. I saw like.
I did get worried though. I ain't gonna lie. So, what was it? I think it was Tuesday. I was getting off of work, and then I felt a little like drizzle of rain, and I was like, "Huh, that felt pretty solid." And then Elvira was also at work, so I'm like, "Oh man, it better not like freeze and like she's gonna have to drive back." But no, it was just for a little bit. It wasn't that bad.
But what is the problem? Like, well, I don't understand. Like, look, don't get me wrong. When it was like iced crazy that one time,
yeah, that was insane.
I almost wrecked twice. But other than that,
I ain't gonna lie.
But other than that, I mean, why are we tripping like a little flurry that's gonna melt before it hits the floor is gonna be affecting us when we out in these streets?
Because, bro, how many Houstonians do you think actually got full coverage? That's full coverage weather, bro.
Oh my gosh, you only go outside, only drive if you got full coverage today. Yeah, they gotta tell you that for real. They'll be like, only full coverage drivers out in the roads today.
Yeah, like that should be the weather forecast. It's like, all right, liability, y'all good.
Yeah, liability, y'all good today, but no, full coverage.
Okay, full coverage today. Take the metro if you ain't got full coverage.
That's funny.
I mean, honestly.
Is that not true though?
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna listen.
But you gotta.
If you drive on 45 North.
Yo, if you driving up 45 North.
245 is the worst.
245 is awful, dog. Elvira has to take it all the time to go to her work.
All right, let's go ahead and
let's get into some topics. I want to talk about next Sunday. First things first is the GOAT officially retired, and I feel like this is like the worst retirement. Like I feel like the first time Tom Brady announced it like made sense, and now it's just like
Tom Brady's retiring.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He
got divorced. FTX went under.
Here's the thing.
He
got, he gets divorced, right? And he was giving a lot of his money away
instantly.
He was giving a lot of his money away to the other players so that he could win and shit. He's announced his retirement, and he's gotten a $375 million 10-year deal to commentate for Fox.
Oh, he took that deal.
He got like the biggest bag in like broadcasting history.
I mean, the bag was waiting for him.
And while you don't gotta like, now you don't gotta worry about no teammates. You just commentating, and now you gotta worry about giving your girl nothing because y'all divorced. You just get
because she already took the half.
You got your 3. And she was making more money back then.
Damn.
Now he free agent on all fronts. You know what I'm saying? Gets that $375 million over 10 years. He chilling. What are you talking about? It's a great move for Tom Brady. Not only that, the sand that was below his feet where he announced his retirement is now on.
I saw that.
eBay
that was crazy for like 100 bands.
Yeah. Speaking of crazy deals,
would you pay 100 bands for sand?
No, no one would. There's no way to really authenticate that's the sand.
Yeah, I know.
Sand be shifting so much. The wind be moving. What I will say is these eBay. I don't know who's bidding. I don't know if anyone's ever planning on really buying.
Who really does that?
Because I don't know if you heard the story about Lotto. Do y'all know Lotto, the recording artist, the female artist?
Yeah. I know that she was on last week's episode of The Bachelor.
Well, here's what's been going on with her. There's been a few things, but I want to quickly touch on this when we're talking about crazy eBay bids. Hey,
thank you for not roasting me for mentioning The Bachelor.
I mean, dog, I get you. I mean, at this point, I accept who you are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to try to like pull you down or nothing. But there was a picture, you know, she's always posting like saucy looking pictures and stuff like that. And there was 2 pictures side by side of her wearing cheetah print panties. And someone says, "Oh, wow, you can't afford new panties or whatever." So she goes, "Oh, no, it's the panty police." And then it becomes a whole thing. She starts going and like showing her like drawer about all the new cheetah print panties she has. Like, I got multiple pairs of these hoes. And then posts a pair of panties on eBay and says, "Since I can't wear these twice." And then that goes up for like $100,000. And then eBay pulls it down because it goes against like their hygiene rules or whatever.
Naturally.
Or something like that. But like that was starting to hit $100,000 because the panty police started coming after Lotto. So I don't know who the fuck is bidding on these things. Yeah. Or if like they're bidding on them just so that they get high enough and then don't. I don't know.
I mean, I've never bid on eBay. I've always gone like instant buy because I don't want to bid.
Are you serious? The whole point of being on eBay is finding the cool thing on the low while it's early, setting a timer.
I think I bid once and like I brought it down like $20 and I was like, all right.
They send us some water because we need it. Off eBay though.
Yeah. You be bidding on eBay, bidding on rainwater,
but
bidding on aqueducts. Just
yeah. But I did wanted to get y'all's Super Bowl predictions. Well, we're still kind of.
I'm gonna be real. I don't even know. I know the Eagles is playing. That's why I think is winning. I don't know who else.
Eagles is playing versus the Chiefs with a
Mahomes. Got you
with a hurt Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, no, Eagles got it for first time in I don't know how long or maybe ever that 2 black quarterbacks are facing each other.
Yeah,
as far as starting quarterbacks.
Yeah,
is that true? That's awesome.
Yeah, so. And then I guess they're opening up for Rihanna. That's crazy. I'm crazy. Like they're playing and opening up for Rihanna.
Yeah.
So, you know, hopefully they get a little bit
be better than last year's.
Yeah.
Can anything beat last year's? Last year's was really good.
Last year's was really good, but it's like.
Do you think she brings out Rocky? Do we want to see Rocky?
I don't think we want to see Rocky.
I don't think so either. But
they don't have a song together we want to hear.
You think she brings out Chris Brown?
No. Yo, what the fuck?
That's
dude?
Crazy.
How'd you say that shit with such a straight face?
Crazy.
That was whole.
Do they not have a song together?
Yo, this man is crazy.
Yo, I mean, I heard he was on the beat. I heard he made the beat.
You know how long? You know when it said? You had told me this. We had an over and under on how long till you said something crazy on the pod that's like cancelable. This is the day.
No, I mean, I heard he had done the beat, but other than that, I ain't hear nothing else. I ain't hear nothing else from Chris Brown. You know, production.
Do they not have a song together?
I mean, I hear that production slaps.
Yo,
I just meant like.
He doesn't get it still.
I just meant like last year. You know, they tied like the Crip and the Blood little flags and they hold them up together. So I thought it was like they come together and like you know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of like how because she's just so like
iconic.
There's so many songs.
Is she playing Umbrella? Do you play Umbrella?
Hey, what happened?
Back.
Yeah, you have to.
Especially with all the weird weather going on.
Yeah, exactly.
This one goes out to Texas.
Yeah.
Well, but she's from Barbados, so she got to like do something for Barbados, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
she's like a politician.
Wait, Ruben. So like your whole family is going for the Eagles, basically.
Yes.
Are you going for? Are you like following, or are you going against just to like piss them off?
Nah. I'm not like
he supports his family.
Yeah, literally, they're such big Eagle fans. Like I was telling you last time, he has a hitch in the shape of an Eagles, a flag outside of his house that's Eagles. They literally dress up in Eagles attire every single Christmas, head to toe.
I ain't gonna lie. There was one party I went to, one family function of y'all's I went to, and I saw a lot of people in Eagles fits.
Yeah. I can't even fake like I'm going for somebody else.
So with that being said, to kind of go into this a little further, DJ Drama made a pretty crazy claim that I Wanna Rock by Lil Uzi Vert is now the new anthem of Philadelphia and the Eagles, replacing Dreams and Nightmares intro by Meek Mill. Do we believe that that's true? Lil Uzi Vert walked them out during that last playoff game. He walked them out onto the field, hella short. Walked them out though.
Yeah, isn't he like 5'5"?
He's crazy short. Small, skinny, small dude. But this song, damn, like people going crazy right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like that song.
I don't like it. Either, Alexis hates it.
I hate it, bro. It's so wait.
I think Alicia likes it, and then I started listening to it, and then I'm like, this ain't a bad song.
It's catchy.
Bro, it ain't no Poland.
But here's the problem. No, but here's the problem is there ain't no lyrics really. Like I
know.
It's just the beat.
At least Poland lets you know that
you just gotta boom, 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 boom. All right. Do you want to get into that?
I want to get into it.
I gotta ask the Philly people. I'm not too sure.
So ask the Philly people, find out if intro has been replaced with I Wanna Rock.
I feel like all the old head Phillies won't allow it. One song that they do like, which I didn't know that people in the Northeast love so much, is Swag Surf. How does that song go? Swag Surfing? Is that what it's called?
I swag.
Every single function, every function, they're like,
really?
Play it. And then they just go, swag. Swag. And as a Houstonian, you're like,
I mean, we swag surf a little bit here too, but we'd be like, yo, could y'all play like Tipping on Fofos or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how many Henny shots for the swag and surf to come on?
Oh, that's a good question. It's
at least 5.
5 or 6, yeah, 5 or 6. You get the whole party just.
So I'm looking forward to Sunday. I don't know what y'all gonna make. I'm gonna be making cauliflower vegan chicken wings.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's a perfectly good game time snack. I don't know why you're saying that's crazy.
Yeah,
I just don't know why you would disrespect America like that.
Yo, I had a wild ass take, and we can talk about this later. I don't know if we should talk about this at the moment, but at the moment, I do want to say shouts out to the teams playing in the Super Bowl. We gonna catch Rihanna.
I'm rooting for Mahomes.
I'm rooting for Rihanna.
Yeah, y'all didn't ask, but I'm just saying I'm rooting for Mahomes.
Why are you gonna root for a hurt Mahomes?
Because I'll tell you why. I don't know what. I think he's from White House. I don't know where he's from, but he's from East Texas. I went to school in East Texas. A lot of the grown-ups I know in the area I was at, they said they saw Mahomes play as a kid and that he's a good dude. And then his dad got interviewed and he looked like a cool dude too. So
the word grown-up sounds crazy. I just want to say.
I guess I'm a grown-up.
Yeah, like we can't say grown up as if you say grown up as like a child looking at other people. Like I want to be with you when I grow up.
But like
you just like other adults, dog.
Yeah, other adults, I guess.
Or my peers.
Because they wasn't my peers because my peers were in college as well. But yeah.
All right. I see you just grown up sounds crazy.
Yeah, grown up does sound crazy.
I thought about that because remember y'all ever seen that All Grown Up whenever they decided that the Rugrats was finna be teenagers?
That show was fire.
That was a fire ass show. I don't know why. Like it never came on as much. I just want to say, shouts out to grown ups.
Only real ones remember that one.
Only people with cable remember that one.
No, Ruben remembers it.
I remember that one.
All right. Yeah, because like my girl been on the same shit. She been like singing Dragon Tales and shit. I'll be like, y'all crazy.
Dragon
like
Tales
her parents were telling me, they're like, yeah, nah, she didn't know like nearly enough English because like the only bit of real English she used to be able to get was like if she woke up early enough on Saturday mornings to watch the cartoons.
Yeah,
I'd be like, y'all crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. SpongeBob taught me English.
I mean, it'd be funny if Pablo's laugh was just because
basically is.
Yeah. Bro, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney taught me English. That's how I learned.
That's good, dog. That's why you be saying crazy ass shit like grown-ups.
And like learning and reading Dr. Seuss.
Yo, we know that's canceled, right? You know that's.
I mean, back then it was.
Is that why you got such wild takes?
What do I say?
Maybe. He's like, I used to read Dr. Seuss and eat green M&M's sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like redfish, bluefish, Jewfish. I'll be like, whoa, what was that?
Wait. Remember last week's episode when we were done rapping and then we both had the same thing on Harry Potter that we both noticed?
Yeah, you know that, right? I mean, that's kind of like at this point, everyone
Ruben,
knows.
have you seen Harry Potter? At least like the first one.
You know when they go into the bank?
Yeah.
Isn't that super anti-Semitic?
I mean, they were
it's just gremlins that look like Jewish people?
I don't think that's... they're just goblins.
Dude, they weren't just goblins, dude.
They weren't just goblins.
The way they were talking was not goblin talk.
Yo, tell me why... Also, why did they have to be goblins that were in charge of the money?
And why they have to have noses that look like that? And why they have to have the last name Stein?
Yeah, that was... Yeah, when I heard that last name, I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Was the last name Stein? Maybe it is a little racist.
You're looking at this now.
Yo, like, I mean, if you looked at like how they used to describe Jews, like that's how they used to describe them and paint them as. So when I saw that, I remember because I've been watching Harry Potter as an adult now, and the first time me and my girl were watching Sorcerer's Stone.
I believe you mean grown up, but go ahead.
Yeah. As a grown up.
What'd you call it? What's the movie?
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah.
We was watching Sorcerer's Stone and. The bank scene comes on and I'm like, yo, this is crazy in this climate. And then she also didn't know what I was talking about and made me feel like I was being wild.
In my culture, we actually call that movie Harry Potter and the Brujas Molcajete. I just want to say that's what we call it, but go off. Go off. But I do want to talk about this new album though. In honor of Black History Month, I do want to say Lil Yachty has Album of the Year.
Album of the Year.
Album of the Year, not being a hip hop artist.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, Album of the Year? No, not at all. It'd be cool if it won like a rock, a Grammy for a rock album.
Just like,
all right, hold on. Let's first of all get into this.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Honestly, never mind. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Chill. It's called Let's Start Here. All right. Lil Yachty drops an album called Let's Start Here, and it's a psychedelic experimental rock album. Alternative is what it's listed as when you go on like Apple Music or whatever.
Yeah.
It
reminds me of Tyler's Igor.
It doesn't like here's the thing.
It's not a hip hop album.
No, of course, it's not a hip hop album, but this is what's going on. So first, song 1, which is what me and Pablo heard before we even listened to the rest of the album. Of course, we went in order and we're like, it's a almost 7-minute ode to Pink Floyd, basically.
Yeah, literally. It's experimental. It's something he hasn't done before.
No, it's not even that. I haven't seen an artist of his type, like a hip hop artist who's made the hip hop type music that he's made,
pull this off,
go on this far of a direction. Not even as far as like,
because he went to funk. He didn't go.
Yeah, he didn't
rock.
go like. It's not only that. Machine Gun Kelly,
white. That's different,
and it's still not even.
Why is that different?
No, I'll explain why. Hold on. No, I'll explain why it's different. The reason that it's different,
Pablo.
The reason that it's different is that people who like the type of music, genuinely that like Machine Gun Kelly is making, like people that like pop punk and stuff, will say that's not a good pop punk album. Like he did it for the mainstream people who don't actually know about pop punk, but pop punk fans would not say that's a good album. People who like the type of music that Lil Yachty is making that never listen to Yachty would genuinely say that that's a good album. Because
didn't his album get really good reviews? I'm pretty sure Machine Gun Kelly rock album.
Well, yeah, because it did genuinely good as far as like marketing, selling. Pitchfork.
I only heard good things about it, and I've never heard it.
Pitchfork gave Yachty's album a bad review, so it's kind of like, it's like who are your boys? Kind of when it comes to like reviews.
Maybe they just didn't like it. I didn't not like it.
Did you listen to the whole album?
I listened to the whole thing.
Are we gonna wait for
only once? Did you only listen to it once?
Wait for Fontana.
I listened to it once. I listened to a few.
Oh, I already saw what Fantano had to say about it.
What did Fantano have to say about
Fantano said that no artist. He's like, you're gonna want to compare it to things like Machine Gun Kelly. You're gonna want to compare it to things like Kid Cudi doing. I swear to God, watch the thing. Watch the fucking thing. I swear to God. And he says,
I didn't get my take from him.
He says you're gonna want to compare it to them, and there's no question that Yachty did a better attempt at this than any of these other artists as far as swapping genres like that, because he genuinely got like the best producers of the best people that work with like Charlie XX, people who work in the field and are innovators in the field of music. He tried to do, like, he says, I want to do this type of music. I'm going to get the best people who are like not only the best at it, but are also innovating in the genre.
Remember when Jay-Z linked up with Linkin Park? Yeah,
that was terrible. But this is actually genuinely good. Like he's got all I'm saying is he's got a Daystar Peterson writing credit in here, aka shouts out Tory Lanez. So he's got Tory Lanez on, like, I don't know about on the album, but he's got writing credits on the album. He's got Daniel Caesar on the album. Yeah. He's got Cash Page on the album. He's got a bunch of great people like featuring on this album that are like just low key in the writing credits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just a genuinely good piece of art. His weird animated voice does really well on like these types of like spacey, psychedelic-y records. So this is all going to bring back the Walk to Poland thing. So Pablo says Poland is the best hip hop song of this generation. I agree with him on that. But the whole way that this whole started, he's doing all these weird effects on his voice for the psychedelic album. So then he just jokingly makes the Walk to Poland song, where he's throwing that effect on his voice. And if you listen to like 3 songs on this album, he has that same type of effect. Yeah. But he just jokingly put it on this Poland song and it leaked and it went crazy. But now you see what he was actually doing. You're like, oh. And he kept on saying in interviews, this is an alternative album. Like, this is going to be an alternative album. I've been working really hard on it. And I wasn't sure what he meant by that, because that Teenage Emotions one was trash.
It was really bad.
That Teenage Emotions album was garbage.
Did he do like a 1 and 2?
No, I think he realized he had to restructure himself after how bad
Teenage Emotions, Lil Bo 2, Nothing to Prove, Lil Bo 3, and then Let's Start Here.
Yeah. Well, what about Michigan Boy Boat? That was probably like my favorite project of his.
Which one had
like an EP
song?
or something?
What album had the Sprite song?
Well, you mean Cold Like Minnesota is Sprite bought the song and changed the lyrics.
Yeah.
But Minnesota was on Lil Boat, just like the first Lil Boat mixtape with the red border, and he's like inside the boat.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I showed my dad this album because my dad will buy.
Your dad would appreciate that a lot.
Here's the problem. It threw me off. So my dad will say that he's a Lil Yachty fan.
Yeah.
Because when Lil Yachty did the creative director role for Nautica, and he made items,
he made all the.
My dad bought like the track pants and like the jacket. I think he bought like the track suit that Lil Yachty had put out on Nautica, and my dad likes Nautica. So to him, he's like, yeah, I'm a fan. Like, I got the pants. You know what I mean? Like, I got the pants. I'm a fan. And so I showed him this. I said, I think you'll genuinely like this. And he's like, I like Yachty. And then he listens to this and he's like, it's not what I was expecting from Yachty. And he told me, this is what he told me specifically. He said, it seems like one of those albums you got to listen to like a few times to get into it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, you just might not think this is your cup of tea, because I liked it first listen. First listen all the way through.
As soon as that bass dropped, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. It's crazy. Personally, I just don't know if Ruben's musical palette is open enough to things like this. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if his music palette just isn't. And we had this conversation with Honestly Nevermind. I don't know if his musical palette is at that level to be able to process things of this caliber.
Ruben is like,
that was Drake's take for people not liking Honestly Nevermind.
Yeah,
but I think we can all agree it's terrible.
Not good.
No, it's still popping. There's still songs on there. But Jimmy Cook's
I still hear it in the elevator every so often.
No, dude, it's popping. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
You don't even need a deluxe. You don't even need a deluxe. You're making money off.
Every time I'm in TJ Maxx, bro, it's just going off.
Yeah, bro.
You know how sticky it gets. I don't understand like why y'all tripping.
You remember Hotline Bling?
I was gonna say, like
that's disrespectful. That was his
Ruben's
first number
music
one.
palette. I think he just doesn't. You just don't listen to rock music that much. I mean, you started listening to a little bit when we started hanging out.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, maybe I didn't hear it from that. But I listened to a lot of those jazzy lo-fi beats.
Like, do you like Tame Impala?
Tame Impala.
So Tame Impala's pretty good, but I don't listen.
Tame Impala like songs on this album.
Yeah, that's true. Like I know Mac DeMarco has a writing or like made a bunch of beats here too, so I listen to that. So the beats are like insane for this album.
I remember
they're really good.
I wanted to listen to that I was listening to Mac DeMarco, and then she said that's fuckboy music.
Who said that?
My sister.
I mean,
but I think that was for our generation.
Did you let her know that she has One Direction posters all over her room and roast her to oblivion?
Yeah.
Yes, but also that's not what she said.
I even knew that. She
has a better take. It wasn't just that. Say her full thing, because she said something about Rex Orange County too. So I remember what Pablo told me. I still remember it because that shit made me laugh. She's like, "Oh, it was something like a playlist," and she's like, "Oh, this playlist has Rex Orange County and Mac DeMarco on it," and she named like a few others. She's like, "Yeah, that's
Dominic Fike
music." And I just busted out laughing because I was like, "Damn, bro, I listen to Rex Orange County." And
I know.
Well, here's what it is. It's fuckboy music for the dudes. Because it's not fuckboy music like regular fuckboys. It's the type of fuckboys that make you think that they're different.
It's
the type of fuckboys that make you think that they're different. So you fall for them. Fall for them thinking that they're different, and then you're like, nah. It's red flags now. Nah, anytime they listen to Mac DeMarco and they're smoking Viceroy cigarettes and they're listening to Rex Orange County, they're fuckboys. They're gonna break your heart. They'll it's the thing where they'll cuff their jeans, they'll cuff their like shirts, they'll cuff everything but you. They're gonna cuff everything but you.
Under the ear.
Yeah. With the cuffed beanie, but they ain't cuffing that girl. That's one thing. They're gonna be like, "Yo, I really think that my path is taking me in a different direction.
With the little tattoos,
I'm a dandelion blowing in the wind, and my petals are heading in a different direction."
Little tattoos on the arms.
Friday the 13th tattoos.
Yeah, basically just described me.
with like some like artisanal coffee.
Yeah, it's always gonna be like a pour over. You always gotta keep that pour over on you.
Yeah.
Let's get into a few more topics, though. We got some stuff here on the list.
No, I'm not done.
Okay, he's not done.
The beats were good.
Okay.
I couldn't get behind the singing. Like I didn't like I could listen to it as an instrumental. They're really good. I really like the beats. Like every single beat was really good. But he sounded the same in every single song. Like it was just the same type of singing every single song, it felt like. And he's not that good at singing. And so I felt like the auto-tune just was like stretching the voice out so much. And I was just like, I wish this is his best album that he's made. But I think if he gets better at singing or just did like some cool rapping on it, that it'd be even better. Like it'd be like really, really good.
Well, people compared it to Igor in the hold on. Stop the
But which one would you consider better? Igor or what the fuck?
Personally, let's start here. Personally, Lil Yachty's album for me musically is better than Igor. Don't get me wrong, I like Igor. But Igor is another one where people say is like
no, that's where I draw the line with
album with good production with someone who doesn't know how to sing. And that's pretty much
But he rapped, or he was like clever with the way he did it, or it was different. Like his voice went up and down. I think as a project.
But I also think y'all are just bigger fans of Tyler as far as like his voice and production things he does. So like when I hear things from Tyler,
I'm with you on album of the year, and I agree with Ruben's.
You can't dismiss our just because we like him.
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is
I don't hate Lil Yachty enough to not be objective.
What I'm saying is I think y'all have a bias towards Tyler because of his previous work. Right now with this Yachty album, I don't like any Yachty album enough to listen to it all the way through, except for maybe Michigan Boat. And I genuinely like this album based on just the music. And that's not me having any bias towards Yachty. I don't have a...
That doesn't make sense. You just said we have a bias because we like him, but I don't have a bias towards Lil Yachty, even though I've heard a few of his albums. I've never heard a Yachty album more than...
Meaning, like, I'm not a fan.
I've listened to his album like multiple times too. I think I've listened to it all the way through like 3 times already.
I've listened to it a lot more by accident. Not by accident, I just can't get off of it. But
yeah,
we have to defend our.
No, and what I'm saying is like I would do the same thing with The Weeknd. There's certain Weeknd albums that I don't really care for,
like
but overall, he's such a good artist that I'm going to defend a lot of the things that he does and like explain my reasonings for things based on like my view of his career in the past.
You can't
so
say
like
that
Lil
like
Yachty. I don't have any defense of Lil Yachty.
Igor was like groundbreaking though.
Why was it groundbreaking,
bro? He literally won a he basically identified himself in that album because.
But he does that every album.
Not really.
Not really.
He started doing it in the last 3: Flower Boy, Igor, and
right. Which personally, I wasn't listening to Wolf. I wasn't listening to Cherry Bomb. I wasn't listening to those other albums.
Starts in Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb is where he started changing it up a little bit more. But I guess you were expecting to get like the dark rapping, the voice with like the silly beats and stuff. So then he got like really melodic beats, and then didn't rap. He started singing.
All I'm saying is, and this is what Ebro was even saying too. It's like it's not an album that you should listen to. You shouldn't look at this. He didn't say this specific part, but to me, you shouldn't look at this. And this was the problem when I was trying to show some other people. Everybody has their personal biases. If I say, "Hey, a new Lil Yachty album just dropped. I really want you to hear it," people are gonna be like, "I already have predisposed conceptions of what it's gonna be, what they're gonna want." I'm gonna be like, "No, like, forget the fact that it's Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
If you like music, you may like this album. This album might be for you just as a person who likes music."
This is true. I had to do this with some of my colleagues at work. I was like, "Look, I know you're not really into hip hop like that, and we always disagree when we're talking about music because I'm always defending hip hop, but just listen to it. It's not a hip hop album. It's an alternative album. Just trust me. Listen to one song."
Yeah, I'm like, listen to song 1, and if you don't like it, you might not like the rest of the album.
Yeah,
but listen to this, and then from there, people will be like, "Oh, that's very interesting. It's not what I expected at all," and then that'll genuinely give people some reason to want to look further into it. You know what I mean? Because I do think he took the craziest turn, and knowing kind of like what Yachty's talked about, he didn't do this to be like, I hope. For one, I don't think he did this to be like, I hope people like it. I don't think he did it to be like, I hope I sell.
I think he expected people to hate it.
Yeah, because he's kind of like genuinely surprised by people's reaction, except for Pitchfork. He's like, "Fuck Pitchfork, y'all are stupid as fuck." Especially because Pitchfork.
Wait, so did Fontano like it or not?
Fantano liked it. Of course, he always has criticisms of everything, but he was like, genuinely speaking, this was a great. I hope this isn't the only time he attempts this. I think he genuinely did really good at this attempt. And so I think, there's complaints about his voice and vocals and lyrics and things like that. And I
haven't looked at any takes. Okay, this was just my genuine. The beats are really good. I just didn't like his voice. I wish he was better at singing. I hope he becomes better at singing. I think it'd be really good. Or
it's like when I look at Tame Impala, it's the same concept.
What would you say if he came out with an instrumental album of this only? Would you like that?
But then I don't know what
that is a genuine like thought.
But I don't know what his contribution is, because if he's kind of like an executive producer, just putting producers in a room and telling them what to do, I don't think he's sitting here playing these instruments.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is he the new DJ Khaled, but like actually good?
Possibly.
He put all these people together and made like amazing beats, and I was just like, this is really good. I just wish that
he just didn't like go on and shit and be like, "Lil Yachty,
yeah,
we the best boats."
That would have been.
But he's basically DJ Yachty at this point.
Yeah,
and he got amazing artists and like put this together and made it like the beats are insane. So I was like, if this were an instrumental, I think it'd be like a 10 out of 10.
So let's if we're gonna wrap up with some stuff and we're staying on this music thing, this is going to be decided by the time this episode gets put out, but we can go ahead and kind of give our pre opinions and things like that. So today the Grammys are happening tonight.
Oh, nice.
So we can give Grammy predictions. If you can pull up album of the year category and hip hop album of the year category, let's look up kind of like the general Grammy big nominations. I know Bad Bunny
is for going up for new artist of the year.
Yeah, he's also like going to be in the new freaking Transformers movie or some shit like that.
He went to the Rock Nation dinner.
Yeah. It's a brunch, dog. Be respectful. It's the Rock Nation.
Sorry. We can make a dinner.
Whatchamacallit? So what I do know is for album of the year, Kendrick Lamar is nominated, but it's tough for him because he's going up against Beyonce and Bad Bunny.
Ooh.
If Bad Bunny doesn't win album of the year,
you don't think that it's gonna? I mean, right now the contenders, in my opinion, are going to be Bad Bunny and Beyonce. You know, Renaissance.
I haven't heard Renaissance, and I didn't hear Taylor's album either.
Oh, is Taylor's up too?
Well, you said she was going against
Bad Bunny and Beyonce.
Oh, I don't know why I heard Taylor.
All right, I'll read it out to you. My bad.
Oh, he got it already. Good. He's so quick. He's so quick. You've been searching. You've been on hella articles. I saw on hella articles.
I don't see it. I don't know what to do. But I hope Bad Bunny wins. For Mi Gente, but also
so record of the year.
Have it Grammy.
Don't Shut Me Down by ABBA, Easy on Me by Adele, Break My Soul Beyonce, I got Mary J. Blige, Doja Cat.
These are songs.
Are these songs? Oh, that's record of the year.
Record of the year. But yeah, still, I want to hear that. I still want to hear record of the year.
I'll list it through. Let's do because we could just cut this out real quick just to make sure. Record of the year, album of the year, song of the year, best new artist, and we'll stop there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just general. Okay.
Or if there's hip hop,
you want hip hop, okay.
Yeah,
we'll do hip hop after.
We gotta go.
I got you.
All right, bet. So record of the year, Don't Shut Me Down by ABBA, Easy on Me by Adele, Break My Soul by Beyonce, banger. Good Morning Gorgeous by Mary J. Blige, You and Me on the Rock, oh my God. Woman by Doja Cat, that's a good song. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy, The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick, About Damn Time by Lizzo, As It Was by Harry Styles.
All right, so on that one, I think Break My Soul is going to win. Next.
I agree. Pablo?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck. All right, album of the year. Voyage by ABBA, 30 by Adele, Un Verano Sin Ti, Bad Bunny, Renaissance, Beyonce, In the Silent Days by Brandy Carly, Music of the Spheres by Coldplay. Oh, my bad.
Kendrick, music?
Lizzo,
Coldplay's still banging out here. I think Bad Bunny's got that one. But it is going to be a tough one for Beyonce because Beyonce is showing up to the awards. Meaning if Beyonce's showing up to the awards, she's getting some awards.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it's wait, why is Harry up for this?
I mean, Harry's popping all the fucking time.
Well, but didn't that album come out like last year?
It might have been at the very end. It might have been at the tail end where it wasn't in nominations. Can we get a hip hop album of the year and then we'll close it out?
What do they call it? They don't call it hip hop. They call it urban
R&B something.
Yeah, urban.
no, they changed the name now. Best rap song
album
or best rap album. Let's do it. God Did by DJ Khaled.
Hey, but this is a song. These are songs.
No, this is the album.
Oh,
that's what it was called.
Okay. Oh, I
Never Liked You by
I Never Liked You by Future.
Come Home, The Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow.
All right.
Mr. Around the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar. It's Almost Dry by Pusha T.
Ooh.
Personally,
I hope it's Almost Dry.
Personally, yeah.
God Did has some great songs though. I'm not even gonna front.
I just don't.
I know I don't like DJ Khaled like that, but like the song God Did for one, which is I think on best rap song.
Yeah, but if that's the best song and Kanye's canceled.
What do you mean?
Ooh, wait till y'all hear the best rap songs.
All right, best rap songs.
But here, tell me your album.
I think it's gonna be God Did personally.
Almost Dry.
I think it's gonna be It's Almost Dry. I think they're gonna try to take a left. I hope it is. I don't know what else it could be.
I mean,
that was a good album.
You don't think
if they give it to Jack Harlow,
going on?
Would it be another like Mac?
Yeah, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do that. I don't think it's popping enough. All right, best rap song.
Best rap song. Churchill Downs by Ace. Oh, it's Jack Harlow. There you go. I was like, who? God Did. The Heart Part 5. The song, yeah. Heart Part 5. I'll say the best for last. Wait for You by
Future, Drake, and Thames.
Yes, thank you. Or Push and P. Gunna and Future featuring Young Thug.
Yeah,
there's only one right answer.
Yeah, but Gunna snitch now, so we can't even listen to Gunna like that. It's personally, I'll wait for you. Drake, Thames, Future.
Wait for You, yeah. For that Children of the Corn line.
Yeah, just for that Children of the Corn line. So I'm gonna be watching the Grammys tonight, and we're gonna see what actually happens. I hope you guys are watching, and then we can circle back, see how wrong
Peacock.
or right
you think
we
I
were.
can watch it on Peacock?
I think you can watch it on Peacock.
Okay.
But tell your tias, tell your theos that we out here speaking for them, speaking on behalf of them, being reckless, being disrespectful. Come to our side of the fence,
the right side of the fence.
Pull up to Anchor, drop the anchor, and we out.